in the Mayan dialect, in the Mayan languages.
Mm-hmm.
People that have come to know me and know my day sign may call me that just for fun.
What would they call you?
They would call me Flint.
Flint?
Yeah.
Why Flint?
That's my day sign. That's the sign that I carry in my heart.
And so the flint is like you would use to start a fire?
Right.
Oh, that's a very nice day sign.
Right. They're all nice.
It kind of
they're all divine.
It reminds me of, I caught that, they're all signs are divine. It reminds me of Bruce Springsteen's song, "You Can't Start a Fire Without a Spark." So
yeah.
you're the spark.
Divine spark of intelligence, right.
Yeah.
Now
so,
there's an upside and a downside, and it's really, energetically speaking, there are energies that we're used to working with or not. So there's really no bad day, there's really no bad energy, there's really no bad day sign either. But with self-realization, with self-knowledge, you begin to learn how to work with your energy and turn it into your highest expression, which helps you live your soul's purpose.
Well, how do Mayans deal with adversity?
It depends. It depends. The adversity that they experienced, for example, 500 years ago, they were dealing with a level of consciousness. The conquistador consciousness was something that was so foreign to their level of consciousness. A lot of them just did a deep dive, ran for the hills, hid the books, and kept quiet. Very passive, very passive. Over the years, over the centuries, they have had a lot of strife. They've had genocide. But there are still...
Who was doing the genocide?
It was perpetrated by the United States government.
I was unaware of that.
It was a civil war, all through Central America. We were alive during this point of time.
Yeah. Well,
it was in the Reagan years, it was in the George H. Bush years. It originated with problems with the United Fruit Company, which is a Boston-based company that, was taking land away from other owners.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me, given the fact what way we treated the indigenous Americans here, our Native Americans.
Right. And, it was a little different because, the Spanish came here, but they were mostly south. And what was going on in Spain at the time was Inquisition. The government there was in a lot tougher shape than were the English or the French or the other countries that populated our country. So it was even tougher. I mean, there was a lot more violence. They were after gold first, and they were willing to, go for broke in order to get that gold.
All right, to switch topics, we've got about 5 minutes left.
Okay.
You also do personal consultations where people
That's
call
right.
up, you don't do astrology reading, you do a Mayan calendar reading.
Correct.
Now we could either go one or two ways here. You could talk, before the show I asked you to do a quick reading for me, or you can talk about what you do in general for people.
Okay. Maybe a little of both.
Okay.
It's very quick and easy using the modern day Mayan calendar, and I think we have a sample of it here that they could show on the camera.
Okay, that would be...
Using the modern day Mayan calendar, I can figure, or you could figure, your day sign very readily. So before the show, you told me your Gregorian birth date.
Yes.
And I figured out that you are an 8.
Okay.
Which this is the number 8 in Mayan language. The dots are 1s, the lines are 5s.
Okay.
So that's an 8, which is the energy of justice. So you carry the energy of justice.
Oh, you have no idea.
In your heart.
You have no idea how accurate that is. I would say, if anything, that's the one thing. So the dots you say are 1.
It's big for you, isn't it?
Oh yeah, very, very true. The dots are 1 and the line
is a 5.
5.
And there are only 13 numbers, so you're one of those in your heart.